Hello and welcome back to Gex Enter the Gecko. Last time we did Out of Tune. So I don't think this was captured on screen, but we have enough white remotes to unlock a bonus level, which I do think we are going to do as their own separate levels. As their own separate episodes, I'm sorry, because I can't really guarantee as to their length. If I can find this, you know what? We're gonna skip it because, like, I don't really know where it spawned. So forget what I just said. We are doing Smellraiser. I love the horror levels in this game. They're so atmospheric and creepy. I do think that they were a step up in just the intensity of the horror from the first game. By the way, I chose not to do the first game before the second one. I might still get to it. Who is this? I chose not to do the first game because it doesn't save like a traditional game does. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. No, I want the skulls! It doesn't save like a traditional game, so you have to unlock passwords or unlock the opportunity to save, but the problem is you have to get videotapes to do that, and they're not in every level, so I thought that it was going to be super inconvenient. I mean, I might use quick save to circumvent that issue, but I don't want to rely on quick save, so I'm not sure. Okay, I think the objective of this mission is to... Oh, I'm just going backwards. I was in the right place. Sorry, I really like doing the Kung Fu move because it does expedite slightly. I'll save like a few seconds. Okay. These levels are so long, I'm not super confident about my decision to do all of the missions in one go. I might just have to do part of them and decide to just... cut some levels in half depending on how big they are. Ooh. The camera sometimes... Oh, there's Rez. That's our main antagonist in that painting. The power-ups are super lame this game. You just go flamin'! You can hear a ticking, and that ticking is the timing of the power-up. Unfortunately, it really doesn't last long. And you don't really use it for much either, which is strange. I do like these mummy-looking wall things. This game definitely creeped me out as a kid. I hate these enemies because you have to smack them so many times just for the normal amount of collectibles. Okay, where are we going? I do love the horror levels, but at the same time... because we're in a confined space, the camera just kind of goes wacko. Right. I never really noticed this. You can't interact with it, can you? Ooh! We're gonna swing on the chandelier! Just like that crazy lady. She's not actually. I don't know anything about CS, so don't quote me on that. Okay, one of the missions is those blood coolers. This will activate the elevator, which we do need for a different mission. I don't think we're going to be doing that in this episode. We're just going to display that it's there because that's probably going to be our next mission. Or, you know what? Because we're getting the collectibles, we might as well get the blood coolers because they are a big source of those collectibles. Oops. The camera tends to fight with the jumping controls, so, like, it can be very slippery. That's what I don't like about this game. There's a lot that I like about this game, but in terms of things that I don't like, that's one of the first things that comes to mind. Just the camera fighting with... I don't know how to get up there. The camera fighting with the jumping controls and making it a little unintuitive. The controls themselves sometimes being a little slippery. Oh, that must hurt some... I mean, I guess... certain lizards can regrow their tail. Ah! I hate these enemies, because even if you hit them, sometimes you can be... I'm so surprised at that flame. Just licked by the flames of hell. And he liked it. Oh, that's how you're supposed to get up there. Okay. Come on, camera. I ain't paying you to go AWOL. Ah! So, I don't quite know what some of these are supposed to be based on. Most of them are a reference to something you'll see at Chucky. There are a few Frankenstein's monsters. Okay. And now we're in the flooded basement! Why are there dining room tables in this giant bathroom? And why are there only, like, 3 toilets? Why is there no privacy? Like, whoever owned this mansion was into some really kinky stuff. I can only speculate. I don't even know which collectible that we're on right now. Okay, can we get something out of these toilets? I guess not. Just get sucked in. That'd actually be a really cool secret if you could just get sucked into the toilet into another part of the level. Just like that series of wizards that we will not mention by name, because we don't do the turfs. Okay. Okay, good. We are on the last collectible, which means we can proceed once we are done collecting. That's another white controller to get out of the way. Honestly, the thing that's going to extend the time most in these levels is going to be those, we don't have to kill these things anymore. It's going to be those white controllers. Okay, we have to time this properly. I hope this isn't... No, 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 no! We didn't want to go there! I'm going back. Let me out! Dang it. Well, we're treated to this really creepy visual of the Mona Lisa turning into a snake. I love that. That gave me some pretty vivid nightmares as a kid. Okay, since we accidentally came here, we might as well just explore. I know there's something here. Wait. What? I hope this is the hidden controller. What is the purpose of this room? Oh, extra life. We don't need it. Let's move on. Aha! Never mind, it was the hidden controller. I do recall this one because this room only serves 2 purposes, one of them being the hidden controller and then the other being the elevator, so yeah. We unfortunately flubbed the blood coolers mission, but we've expedited the elevator mission, so that's cool. What are we gonna do with all these masks? Is Gex just collecting these things to sell to children? He's just the Gecko selling Halloween memorabilia. Aha, there's the bonus level. I'm assuming maybe it didn't appear before because we had to like unlock it again or something. Let's just watch the little cutscene for the haunted elevator. Oh, it just straight up shows you. That's cool. Okay. Back into the thick of the blood. No haunting before 10 p.m. The jokes are a little obvious, a little cliche, but I enjoy them. So many bookcases. Ah. This is really about the horrors of literature. The more you expand your consciousness, the more you realize the horrors of modern society just constantly surrounding you. And the scariest part is that it used to be worse. I do wonder who are in those paintings. I'm assuming either serial killers or members of the cast that worked on this game, or both. Maybe they just speckled them in between. Who knows, maybe they actually had someone working on the game that ended up being investigated. You know what? Let's not think about that for a second. That's not funny. Just toilet related murders involving toilets and lizards and apparently dining room tables. What were they eating in these bathrooms? I mean, I guess the assumption is people, because this is a horror-themed level. Also, what are those snake things? I'm trying to think of the references, and nothing is coming to mind. Because I think this was before the Harry The movies that will not be named. Who's that? He creepy. I don't like. Alright, that was the simplest mission.
I know what you're thinking. It's tail time.
Such innuendo. So much crass. Oh. Okay. Now we've just got one more controller left, and that is the blood coolers. I don't like the missions that are like, collect this many of that, because it comes off as just a little bit as padding. Forces you to explore the levels, and some of these levels are very maze-like. Like, this one is linear, and I appreciate that, but there will be more of these horror-themed levels, and they will not be this... Ooh. I just heard a scream. I heard another scream. I wonder... Because, like, the screams sometimes happen when you activate things, so I wonder if that was, like, if I did something secret by accident. Okay, was there a blood cooler on this screen? I believe there was, somewhere. We're just gonna... This is gonna be the bulk of the level, unfortunately. Well, this and the collectibles, which we already did. Come on, she's thirsty for some blood! Okay, I guess... I could have sworn there was a blood cooler on the screen, but I guess I'm wrong. I hope I won't have to backtrack. Ah! Oh god. It's happening! She is choking! On a fly! Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just go the intended way, and hope the camera doesn't pan in a way that's going to make me go the other way. Karate kick! I really have to work on those karate kicks, because again, they're the things that are going to probably mess me up the most. I'm just not quite accustomed. Okay, we went the right way, thankfully. I don't much care for the flaming Gex. I mean, it's convenient, but it's convenient, but you have to kind of go out of your way sometimes just to activate the power-up and, you know, the slapping and then the tongue. Ha! Sorry, I am coping with the motion sickness. This game does give me a little bit of motion sickness, so, like, I kind of have to roll with it. Checkpoint! Oops. You'd think that Gex would activate that by himself because the flame has a hitbox, but... Okay, this is where we're going to have to come back to when we get all the blood coolers. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are 2 more, but I have no idea where they are, so like it might take a while for me to actually find them. I wonder whose mansion... If we were to hazard a guess... Ooh! That is what we missed before. I knew that it was a good idea to, like, turn around. And I believe the last one is on that last screen, so we're just going to make a straight shot for it. This is just Hannah Montana's mansion. Or, you know what? Actually, no. If anyone's ever watched the Lizzie McGuire movie, which I haven't, but I'm somewhat familiar with the plot. That's that Italian version of Hilary Duff's mansion. She has learned Italian by... she has learned the Italian ways by absorbing them via blood from her American victims. That's why the accent is so bad. She got rid of the real Hilary Duff in that way. Okay. Everything from then on has just been her body double. Could you imagine the Disney scandal? Oh my god. Ooh, I like this painting. I like both of these paintings. Again, the imagery is really cool. Okay. Sorry, creative juices are just not flowing right now. I'm feeling just a little bit off. So I went to the basement and flooded it by breaking all the toilets and putting all the tables for a very wet seance. I wonder if there has ever been a toilet-related serial killer in any history. Well, there has to have been with, like, the advent of chamber pots. just getting dunked on by the toilet killer, just like that guy from that college story that was just like smearing people in feces or whatever. Okay, how very apt me talking about that after a level called Smellraiser. That was Smellraiser. I will see you guys on the next one.